जीव सहायकम् धर्मदास कर जोर विनवे दया करो मन वश करम करु सेवा गुरु भक्ति अविचल निष्ठिनारायणो सुमिरणम सतगुरु की अधिक महिमा ज्ञान कुंड नहाइए भ्रमित मन जब होत सुस्त बहुरी न बहु जल आइए साधु संत की अधिक महिमा रहनी कुंड नहाइए काम क्रोध विकार परिहरि बहुरी न भाव जल आइए दासतन की अधिक महिमा साया कुंड नहाइए प्रेम भक्ति व्रत दृढ़ करी बहुरी न भाव जल आइए योगी पुरुष की अधिक महिमा युक्ति कुंड नहाइए चंद्र सूर्य मन गगन तिर करी बहुरी न भाव जल आइए श्रोता भक्त की अधिक महिमा विचार कुंड नहाइए साठ शब्द निवेद लीजे बहुरी न भाव चले आइए साधु संत समाज मरे भक्ति मुक्ति दृढ़ाइए स्मृति करी सत्य लोक पहुँचे बहुरी न भाव जल आइए रामदास प्रकाश सद्गुरु अकह कुंड नहाइए सकल किल विष दोय निर्मल बहुरी न भाव जल आइए साहिब कबीर प्रकाश सद्गुरु बलि सुमति दृढ़ाइए सार में तत्व सार डर से सोई कह कहाइए धर्मदास तत्व को देखो तत्व में निहतत्व है कहे कबीर निहतत्व डर से आवागमन निवारिए कहे कबीर निहतत्व डर से आवागमन निवारिए
कबीर जन्म जाय पुकारिया धर्मराय दरबार समवासी हुई रहा लगे ना भाषा
तन में खबर खरबाई, जामे नाम रोशनाई। सुरती नगर बस्ती को बेहर उलट चर। सुरती नगर में कर से जामे आत्मा खो में। अमृत मूल साली मिला, तापर राखो बनिया पा।
नहीं नाम यमे धरना, आसन यमर यो करना।
द्वारस पवन पर बीजे, शशिगर उलट चर लीजे। तन मन वार ना कीजे, उलटी निज नाम रस पीजे। तन मन साहित राखो श्वास, इस विधि करो बेहर वास। दोनों नैन के करबान, भौरा उलटी कसो कमान। पर्वत जी के दरिया जान, कर ले त्रिकुटीय स्नान। सहजे परस पर निर्वाण, तेरा मीठे आवाजान। जामे गए बका बाजार, सरवर डोडी से पार। ताबिच करे कुदर थी जान, शोभा कोटि
अगमय पार।
लागे नवलख तारापो, किरने कोटि जरियाबो। ताको देखना मत भूल, रमता राम या प्रसो। माया भरम की काजी, देखो अंतर की साची। बरसे नीर बिना मोती, चंदा सूरज की ज्योति। जल के जल मिला नारी, ताबिच अलग है क्यारी। मानो प्रेम की जारी, कुल गई अगम की वारी। बेना मरम का खोया, दीपक नाम का जोया। योगी युक्ति से जीवे, प्याला प्रेम का पीवे। मौला पीव को दीजे, तन मन कुर्बान कर लीजे। परी है प्रेम की पासी, मनवा गगन का वासी। बाजे बीना तंती तोर, सहजे उगे पश्चिम शोर। भौरा सुगंध का प्यासा, किया है कमल में वासा। रमता हंस है राजा, सहजे पलक आवाजा। सुंदर श्याम गन आया, बादल गगन में छाया। अमृत बूंद जल लाया, देखो नैन ललचाया। अजब दीदार को पाया, दरिया सहज में नहाया। दरिया उलटी उंगे नीर, ताबिच चले चौसठ चीर। हंसा आन बैठे तीर, सहजे चूगे मुक्ताही। चितावनी चित विलास जब लगे रहे पिंजर श्वास सोहम शब्द यज पाचा जहाँ कबीर साहिब आप ही आ जहाँ कबीर साहिब आप ही आ अगम पंथ के महल में अनहर बानी हो नाम नैन मेड़ में रहा जाने बिरला को जाको सतगुरु मिलिया ताको मालूम हो झंडा रूपा गए बका लोई पर्वत के सन साधु पिछाने शब्द को दृष्टि कमल करबन जल के ज्योति मिलनिया बिन बाती बिनते चहुदिश सूरज उगिया ऐसा अद्भुत के जागृत रूपी रहे तले सतमत गह गंभीर अचर नाम बिन से नहीं सोहम सत्य कबीर अचर नाम बिन से नहीं सोहम सत्य कबीर धर्मदास बिनवे कर जोरी साहिब सुनिए बिनती मोरी काया गुररी कहो संदेशा जासे जीव का मिटे अंदेशा अलग पुरुष जब किया विचारा लख 84 धागा डारा पांच तत्व की गुररी बीनी तीन गुणन से तारही की तामे जीव ब्रह्म और माया समरथ ऐसा केल बनाया जीवन 5-25 लागे काम क्रोध मोह मर पागे काया गुररी का विस्तारा देखो संतो अगम सिंगारा चांद सूरज दो पेवन लागे गुरु प्रताप से सोवत जागे शब्द की सुई सुरति करोरा ज्ञान की तो बन सिर जन जोरा अब गुररी की कर होशियारी दागन लागे देख विचारी सुमति का साबुन सिर जन धोई कुमति मैल को डारो कोई जिन गुररी का किया विचारा सो जन बेटे सिर जजनारा धीरज दुनी ध्यान करे आसन सत्य की कौपीन सहज सिंहासन युक्ति का मंडल कर गही लीना प्रेम पवारी मुर्शिद चीना चेली शेर विवेक की माला दया की टोपी तन धर्मशाला महड़ मतंगा मत वैशाखी मृगशाला मन ही कोड़ा की निश्चय धोती पवन जनेऊ अजपा जपे सो जाने बेवो रहे निरंतर सतगुरु नाया साधु छुपाया लौकी लकुटी हृदय जोरी क्षमा कराओ पहर बहोरी मुक्ति में कला सुख सुमरनी प्रेम पियाला पीवे मौनी उदास कुबरी कलह निवारी ममता कुटी को ललकारी युक्ति जंजीर बांध जबलीना अगमय गोचर किरकी चीना राग त्याग विज्ञान निदान तत्व तिलक दीना निर्वाण गुरु गम चकमक मनसा तूला ब्रह्म अग्नि प्रगट कर मूला संशय शोक सकल ब्रह्मचारा पांच पचीसो प्रगट ही मारा दिल का दर्पण दुविधा कोई सो बैरागी पक्का होई शून्य महल में फेरी दे अमृत रस की भिक्षा ले दुख सुख मेला जग का बाऊ त्रिवेणी के घाट नहाओ तन मन शुद्ध भया जब ज्ञान तब लग पावे पर निर्वाण अष्ट कमल दल चक्रा सूझे योगिया में बूझे इंगला पिंगला के घर जाई सुख मन नारी रहित हराई ओहंग सोहंग तत्व विचारा वंकनाल में किया समारा मन को मार गगन चरी जाई मान सरोवर पैठ नहाई अनहर नार नाम की पूजा ब्रह्म में राग देव नहीं दूजा छूट गए कशमल कर्म चलेखा यहाँ नैनन साहब को देखा अहंकार अभिमान विदारा घट का चौका कर उजियारा चित कर चंदन मन सा फूला हित कर संतुत कर ले मूला श्वराचान बड़ प्रीति कर धूपा नौतम नाम साहेब को डूपा गुररी बहरे आप यलेखा जिन यह प्रगट चलायो बेखा साहिब कबीर बकस जब दीना सुर नर मुनि सब गुररी लीना ज्ञान गुररी परे प्रभाता जन्म जन्म के पाठक जाता ज्ञान गुररी परे मर्यादा सोल की पावे पर निर्वाणा संध्या सुमिरन जो नर करही जरा मरण भाव सागर तरही कहाई कबीर सुनो धर्मदासा ज्ञान गुररी करो प्रकाशा कहाई कबीर सुनो धर्मदासा ज्ञान गुररी करो प्रकाशा
माला टोपी सुमेरनी सतगुरु
अमत शीश
फल फल गुरु को मन लगी चरण नवाऊं शीश भाव भंजन दुख परिहरन चलो नहीं शब्द मोर समरथ ताको लोक पताई हो ज्योति शब्द करा उचरे शब्द करा
बोलिए सतगुरु कबीर साहिब
की
की जय।
जय।
बोलिए सतगुरु कबीर साहिब की जय। सब विधि मुद मंगल करणं हरनय शेष कलेश सत्य नाम सम नाम नहीं वरदायक वरदेश गुरु के सुमिरन मंत्र से नाशत विघ्न अनंत तासे सर्वारंभ में द्यावत है सब संत बंदो चरण सरोज गुरु मुध मंगल यागार जही सेवत नर होत है भव सागर के पार भव सागर के पार। बोलिए सतगुरु कबीर साहिब की जय। बंदगी साहिब नमस्ते अस्सलाम वालेकुम. A pleasant good evening to everyone. Welcome to this Satsang in commemoration of the 625th appearance of Sadguru Kabir Sahib. I see that we are broadcasting the Satsang virtual as well, so welcome to those who are logging in virtual to the Satsang. I hope it will be enjoyable for everyone. Last night we here at Ramdass Ashram performed the Jayanti Chauka, well attended by a lot of the devotees, where we made our offerings, and we thought it would go much sooner, but the Chauka just kept going and going and going. I guess if you all had the same experience as I did, could I just keep going and going and going until the full moon. I felt so complete and fulfilled and satisfied. So I hope tonight in the discourse we continue that feeling. I will do my best to, with the Sahib's grace, to share the teachings as in an easy and polite way as possible to all. I wish to extend my gratitude to this ashram and the Sahib in this ashram for granting me the opportunity to address this satsang, this sangat, and this solemn occasion, an auspicious occasion. Sadguru Kabir Sahib is a well-renowned saint. Hansa ubaran karne Satguru jag mein aaye काशी में प्रगट भये नाम कबीर कहाय. In this doha, it is saying, Hansa Ubaran Karani, for the welfare of the saints, for the welfare of the devotees, the Hansas, which is our Jeev Atma, which would have gone some refinement under the Guru's guidance. So for the welfare of all the Hansas, which is all the Jeev Atma that are living in each one of us, because the God in me is not different from you, and it's all the same. There's only one God. There's only one light. Why is man calling by different names? So Hansa Ubad and Akadane is so for the welfare of the souls. Sat Guru Jagame Ai. The Sat Guru, the true teacher, Sat is true, Guru is teacher, liberator. The Sat Guru came on this jag, this world. Kashi में प्रगट भय. In the city of Kashi, he took form. Naam Kabir Kahai. And he was called by the name Kabir. Devotees, on this auspicious satsang, we are celebrating Kabir Prakatya Divas, also known as Kabir Jayanti, commonly called the appearance of Sadguru Kabir Sahib, or some like to say the coming of Kabir Sahib. Sadguru Kabir Sahib appeared on this earth on the full moon of Jaish Purnima, which is the month of May-June, in the year 1398. This auspicious occasion is celebrated every year on this full moon to commemorate Kabir Jayanti. गगन मंडल से उतरे सतगुरु सत्य कबीर, जल जमाही पौधन किए सब पीरन के पीर. गगन मंडल से उतरे, from the heavens, Satguru Satya Kabir came, from that heavenly region. Jala jamahi pavadan kiye sab piran ke pir. And if we go to the literal translation of some of these words, you will see that it is saying that just as a mother would love for all her creation, all her children, the writer is using this kind of language to describe the love and the compassion that Sadguru Kabir Sahib had. Sab piran ke pir. He is teacher for all. Not only we call ourselves Kabirpan. If we are true Kabirpan, then we will see similarity in each one of us. The literature continues to say, somewhat 1455, which translates to Sunya 1398 in our time, कि जेठ पूर्णिमा दिन सोमवार को मंगलिक ब्रह्म मुहूर्त में काशी लहरतारा सरोवर की किनारे स्वामी जी श्री अष्टानंद जी ध्यान में बैठे थे. So it is saying that in the month of Jait, which is May-June, full moon, in the year 1398, in the city of Kashi, in the banks of the river, of the Lahatara, there was this Ashtanand Swami who was doing dhyan, sitting at the river bank and doing dhyan. अचानक उन्हें अपनी आंखें खोलनी पड़ी और देखा कि गगन मंडल से एक दिव्य प्रकाश पुण्य तालाब में एक पूर्ण विकसित कमल पुष्प पर उतरना. Suddenly, he was surprised and he opened his eyes. And he saw in the Lahatara a bright light shining on a flower. क्षण मात्र से प्रकाश पुण्य बालक के रूप में. And as he get closer, he noticed there was a baby, shining bright and brilliant. यही बालक सतगुरु कबीर साहब का नाम से जग में प्रसिद्ध हुआ. And this child came to be known famously by the name of Kabir. Devotees, in tonight's proceeding, we will continue along the same line of talking about Sadguru Kabir Sahib appearance in this year. We'll have a few of his famous sakis. You all know I love sakis, like our Sahib from this ashram. Saki is a testimony of proof and authority. So only one of us could say anything, but when the Sahib say it with authority, it has value, it has weight, it has meaning, it has effect. So we'll have a few of Kabir Sahib sakis. We'll have a bhajan. I've already cued Sahib, Mahansuki Sahib, Varanomai Sahib. I'll cue him in to sing it. We'll have the main discourse a bhajan we found through the Sahib's grace that will continue saying the same exact story. So the same story you'll probably hear 3-4 times tonight. Then if we have time at the end, we'll have a few of lines of Purnima fasting. You all devotees know that in this ashram we uphold and try to keep the fasting, the Purnima fasting, according to the Sahib's instructions every month. Then we'll have a closing, bhog, announcements, and final bandagi. So buckle up, strap on, pay attention. It's going to be an interesting ride. Sadhguru Kabir Sahib is a highly respected mystic saint of India. His spiritual messages form the pillar of principles followed by truth seekers. Not only Kabir Panth, but all truth seekers. When we do research on Sadhguru Kabir Sahib, we see how great and far-reaching his teachings are. For the upliftment of humanity, he gave his teachings in bhajans, satsangs, and dohas. So we will now explore a few dohas of Sadhguru Kabir Sahib. साहिब पुरुष कबीर ने दे धरी नहीं कोई, शब्द स्वरूपी रूप है घट घट भोले होई. Sahib Purush Kabir ne, that Sahib, that Purush, that Supreme, he is called by the name Kabir. De dhari nahi koi. He does not have a body, a sharir, a dhi. Shabda swarupi rupa hai. His true form is Shabd. Our Mahan Sahib, Nehru Sahib, when you start to talk about Shabd, he just can't stop. Because you cannot complete that satsang. Shabda swarupi, so that is the true form of the Sahib. Ghat ghat bhole hoy. And it is residing and resounding within each one of us, inside of us. Kabir aaye jagat mein dhar kar sant avatar, khatna samajh karne karahu, pavahu rahne baad. You know, Mahan, fall any watch. I forget there's a time limit in this satsang. So, कबीर आये जगत में धर कर संत अवतार, कठन समझ करनी करहु पावहु रहनी बान. Kabir आये जगत में. Again I'm saying, the Sahib came in this jagat, came into this world. Dhar kar sant avatar. And what form he took? I just said Shabd. But we, in our eyes, in our frailties, we can't see Shabd. So the Sahib make his form in the form of the Sant. Mala topi sumirni. Guru Mema tells us, he gives us the mala, topi, sumirni. This is how we recognize. So the Dhar Kar Sant Avatar means that the Sahib Kabir is residing in the saints. Khatan samajh karni karahu. Khatan, like again when saying khatan, hard. It's difficult for we to understand that. We don't want to accept that this person who looking like us is the Sahib. So he gave us a uniform, so there's a little difference, right? So at least we can know that there's a uniform. Pahu rahini baran. His existence continued to live in the form of the Sahib. In this case, in the form of the sadhus, the Mahants you see. This is where the Sahib resides. You know, Ramdass, when Sahib Kabir tell Ramdass, well, okay, I finish my time here now. I would like to go now and return to the parish, and you will carry on the Bans Pialis and the Pant. The Ramdass, as any good devotee, got sad. And he said, Sahib, you are going. How will the Pant, the path continue? Kabir Sahib pulled him by his hand and lead him outside and say, watch. Watch carefully. I reside in the Sant. I will always be in the Sant. Circle Sant Avatar. Duha. Prema galiyati sakari tame do na samai. Jab mai ta tab hari nahi, ab hari hai mai nai. Beautiful Saki. Because this is saying that if we profess to have this love and this great affection for our Sahib, our Guru, our teachings, our practice, we must understand the true nature of this love. Prem Gali, Prem is love and Gali means street, pathway, passageway. So that lane, or as they say in the poem and the authors and the poets and say, the lover's lane. The lane of love is so narrow that only one can fit. Two cannot fit. Jab maita tab hari nahi. Easy words. Jab maita. When I am in that lane, I, me. When I, the person, is in that lane, tab hari nahi. God is not. Because I fill up the space. Where's the room for God? Ab hari hai, main nahi. And now that God is here in that lane, I am not. So, those of us who are married will understand this to some extent. You could be a loving, devoted husband and a loving, devoted wife. But when the two persons clash, when the two personality clash, to say it bluntly, when the two ego clash, they cannot exist. If you truly want to experience that, we have to learn, if we want to truly experience that, we have to learn humility. In every relationship, there's humility. And you can have the best plant aligned, you can have the worst plant aligned. Because you all know that you have, in the tradition of East Indian tradition, there is about checking the patra, or in the Western world, the horoscope to see a Scorpio and a this and a Pisces and a Virgo and all these different ways. And likewise in the Eastern tradition, you have the different planets. So you could have the best one, but if you have ego in that, it's not going to work. And likewise, or opposite to that, you can have the worst connection, but if both parties are humble, you could have the best relationship. That's why when you come to the Guru Sahib, his power transcends all. Because the devotee cannot stand before the Guru, he has to bow and prostrate. So there's humility there. And the Sahib don't need that from us. It's we who need that. I apologize if I end up going a little too strong. When I get carried away, I just keep going, okay? So accept my apologies in between. If you feel it's a little tough, you can raise your hand and ask with a smile or whatever. So it's we who need the Sahib's blessing. We feel we helping the Sahib, we feel we doing for the Sahib, it's all we. But it is the Sahib's grace. Sadhguru Kabir Sahib didn't want to come in this plane, but the Purish sent him to save the soul. He says, Sahib, I don't want to go, but you asked me to come. To understand that, Brikshika Bahu na Phalabhake, Narina Achave Need, Paramarat ke Karane Santan Dhara Sharir. Understand it? That the tree, which tree you ever see a mango tree ever eat its own mango? Never. it bearing the mango and taking the rain, the sun, the storm, the birds, whatever animal, and bearing that mango, never for himself, to give you one, to give us one. And more than that, if you have a seed and a plant, you will have a next generation of mango trees coming. Likewise, the river flowing steady, but is the river drinking water? The river never drink water. Paramarat ke karane santan dhara sharir. That's why the Sahib came in the form of the Sant or the Mahant or the Sadhu for our welfare. Next doha. Paras parase kanchan bhav, paras kandi na hoy, paras ke aras parasate, suvaran kahawe soy. This Saki demonstrates how we decide is not really decide, right? Paras parase kanchan bhav. What is paras? Paras is Paras Muni, the philosopher's stone, that anything that, you know the story of Midas, whatever Midas touched, who went to school and thing will know, will turn into gold. So likewise in Eastern tradition, there is a Paras money, and whatever that touch becomes golden. So Paras Parasi Kanchanava. So that Kanchan is gold. Yeah? Right. So Paras Kandina Hoy. So whatever this Paras money touch becomes golden. But that thing could touch anything else, that other thing will not become golden. Understand it? So while the Paras money is touching this, it's golden. You take this and you touch something else, that iron will remain iron no matter what. That never changed the Paras money into iron. It never happened. So we could take the Sahib and convert he all over, but he had changed and he remained the Sahib no matter what. The Sahib will remain, we go all the way from here to Timbuktu, as they say. But the Sahib not changing at all. It's we who change it. So in the same way, Parasake arsparsate suvaran kahawe soy. That it is the Sahib, the Guru, who wakes up the soul inside us and makes us golden. All the time we are just ordinary, but when we get that, and we'll touch this later on, when we get that connection with the Sahib, we too become golden. You know, think about it like this way. You have a magnet, and there's a next Saki, but I won't go into that because first after explain now on, I mightn't be able to stop. So in short, there's a magnet, and you connect a pin, and then that pin have the magnet, and you connect the next pin, another pin had the magnet, and you connect about 4, 5, 6, depending on the strength of the magnet, you could connect many pins. Yeah? So too, we have the blessing that is Sahib, and we connect in to one. We're well connected. But if you remove the magnet now, the pin will hold that magnetized strength for a little while, and after a while it dropped. The pin never became magnet, and the pin don't have the strength. So our strength is the Sahib. Our sadhus and mahants and so on, our strength is the Sahib. He is the real one. He is the real magnet. We are just the metal connecting to each other. So that Guru Sahib, who wakes us up, makes us golden. Kabir Sahib says, Guru Paras Guru Purush hai, Chandana Basa Subhas, Satguru Paras Jiva ko, Dina Mukti Nivas. Guru Paras Guru Purush hai. So the Guru, we have many Sahibs there, so we think about that, all the Gurus. Guru Paras Guru Purush hai. Our magnet, our strength is the, I will break it up in different parts, you can understand. Guru Purush hai. If you just take it straight, our strength is the Purush, the Sat Purush. Working through Sat Guru Kabir Sahib coming now. But if I break that line in half, Understand it? Guru Paras Guru. And I stop right here. What you get? Our strength is our Guru Sahib. Same value. Same value. Sadhguru Kabir Sahib came and established Guru Bhakti so that we will understand that we by our own cannot connect to the powerhouse. So you see you have a light here and you have a fine phone and the connecting going on the road is until the plug. If we unplug it, Paras Persi Kanchana Bhav. It lost the power, this thing out immediately. And if I take the bulb and I touch it direct to the thing, to the electricity, the bulb blew. So we cannot connect directly to the Purush, we need an in-between. And that in-between is the Guru Sahib. This Satguru working through the Guru. Chandana Basa Subas. Just like the Chandan, the strength of the Chandan or the secret of Chandan is in its smell. You know, in India, when the Sahib say, you go to this forest to cut the Chandan, the sandalwood, and the two would look next to next, the two are looking the same way. You don't know which one is which. Like when you go home and you try to rub, now one is wood and one is Chandan. So how you know this? You smell. These two of them is wood. So, Chandan Abasa Subhas, the Chandan, sandalwood, that strength, that power is in this fragrance. Satguru Paras Jivaku. For us, the Jiva Atma, that strength, that power is from the Satguru. And why it is that way? Dinha Mukti Nivas. The Satguru is the giver of Mukti, liberation. Narasaki. मसी कागज छुओ नहीं खलम धरो नहीं हाथ चारों युग को महात्म कबीर मुख ही जनाई बात. The famous Sakya of Sadhguru Kabir Sahib, masi kagaj chuhu nahi. That ink and paper, masi is ink and kagaj is paper, chuhu is a touch, nahi is no. So simple words. Kabir Sahib is saying, I never touch ink and paper, but yet I came in the no, next line is kalam dharo nahi hat. Kalam is pen or pencil, whichever one. He never dharo nahi hat, heart is hand. He never touch it in his hand or hold it in his hand. He ain't touching paper, ink and pen. Yet he came in the 4 yogas and he spread the teachings of the Purush. So at this point, we will have Mahant Sukhi Sahib sing for us the bhajan Varanomai Sahib, Guru Charana, which in short describes the coming of Sadhguru Kabir Sahib in the 4 yogas. Bole Sadhguru Kabir Sahib ki jai.
Tritana mamone nakahayo madukara brita diyo sarana me madupara brita diyo sarana parano me sahe sarana me parano me sahe baguru sarana me parano me sahe baguru paro me karuna makahayo paro me karuna Indramati ke beka harna Indramati ke beka harna Harano me sahib guru sarana sahib guru sarana me harano me sahib guru me parano me sahe kala yoga nam kabir kahayo kala yoga nam kabir kahayo Ramdass asuti karna Ramdass asuti karna Harano me sahe Harano me sahe Harano me sahe me parano me sahe sarana बोलिए सदगुरु कबीर साहिब की जय
In this bhajan, we very familiar with it. Varano mai sahib guru sharana. Satyayoga nama chinta kahayo dwara sahansa deyo sharana. That is Sahib came in the time of Satyug and he was called by the name Achint. Dwara sahansa deyo sharana. It is recorded that he saved the 12 Hansas. Treta na munindra kahayo madhukhara bipa deyo sharana. In the second age, he came in the time that period was called Treta Yug. And he was disciples called Munindra. And that time, they saved Madhukar and the Brahmins and the family and took them to the place of eternity. Dwapar me karuna me kahayu indramati ki vishaharana. In the third age, in the time of Dwapar, disciple came and he was called Karunamai. And in that, the famous devotees he saved was Rani Indramati and her husband and sent them to the place of eternity. And in this Yoga, Kali Yoga, disciple came and famously called by the name of Kabir. And he saved Ramdass Ji and was authorized to establish the Bans Bialis amongst other sahibs. It's unfortunate and in the Chauka last night the sahib didn't get to say about the Chauka. We were looking forward to hear in that forum and the sahib is so inspired. That is when the nectar comes out, right? So in that forum, if the sahib say a few words, he should absorb it. So maybe the next one the sahib will get some time to talk about the Chauka in detail. Because in those moments, the sahib is inspired and those nectar and those amrit comes. Now we'll go on to the next part of the satsang. Again, saying the same message of Guru Kabir Sahib about his appearance and what happened in short in that period. So we now ask Sharon to please sing this version. It might be new for most people here. It was new to me, so it might be new for most of you all, okay? So enjoy and listen and try to pay attention.
बोलिए सदगुरु कबीर साहिब की जय। हंस उदाहरण सतगुरु अधम उदाहरण नाम। हंस उदाहरण सतगुरु अधम उदाहरण नाम। बंदी चोर कृपाल प्रभु सत्यलोक तव धाम। सत्यलोक तव धाम। बोले सदगुरु कबीर साहिब की जय। जेठ के महीना गर्मी के बाढ़ जो सतगुरु प्रगति कबीर बंदी चोर। जेठ के महीना गर्मी के बाढ़ जो सतगुरु प्रगति कबीर बंदी चोर। जेठ की महीना गर्मी के बाढ़ जो सतगुरु प्रगति कबीर बंदी चोर। कमल के ऊपर खिले रखे एक ज्योति दिख रही है जैसे हीरा और मोती। कमल के ऊपर खिले रहे एक ज्योति दिख रही है जैसे हीरा और मोती। मोती देखे नीमा चलई कमल की ओर। मोती देखे नीमा चलई कमल की ओर। चलई कमल की ओर। चलई कमल की ओर। जेठ के महीना गर्मी के बाड़ा जोर सतगुरु प्रगति कबीर बंदी चोर।
So in this shabd, जेठ के महीना गर्मी के 12 चोद सतगुरु प्रगटे कबीर बंदी चोद. So if we was like me and trying to follow the Satsang, you realize all these words are unfamiliar. Okay, I would have used all these words except one. So it's the same message again coming to you. जेठ की महीना गर्मी के 12 जोत. So Jet Mahima again is Jesh Mahina. The month of May, June, Garmi is summer. Garmi could be warm. So in the summertime, the temperature was nice and warm. And why that is important here, because there are parts of India in the nights that get very cool. So cool that you need jacket, and besides them who go on will know, jacket and scarf and hat. So the author is making the point that it was a nice, comfortable night. And for people of like us, warmer is better. So Garami ke 12 jod. The word 12 jod, literally and in modern English it means big bang. So, the scientists will tell you the Big Bang happened so many, I don't know, millions of years ago, or however you want to call it. In we local parlance, tell me if you know this word, Bado. We know that word? Something fall and make a loud noise. So basically it's like a loud song that happens. Especially little children when they're growing up and they can't say the words clearly. I remember this. I used to say, Bado. Badang. So basically it is the some song that took place. Satguru Pragate Kabir Bandichur. The Satguru, the true teacher, Pragate took form. Kabir Bandichur was called by the name of Kabir, and he is Bandichur. Bandichur literally means the releaser of prisoners, which is us. Don't think about any other prisoner. We are the prisoners. We are the one in jail. We don't know. We locked up in this beautiful place. We are prisoned to this. We are tied to this, but we don't know. So, Jet ke mahina, garmi ke 12 jod, Satguru Pragate Kabir Bandichur. So the Satguru came, took form, he was given the name Kabir, and he came for the purpose of releasing us from this. कमल के ऊपर खेले रहे एक ज्योति, देख रही है जैसे हीरा और मोती. कमल के ऊपर, in top of this kamal lotus flower, रहे एक ज्योति was, there was a light, a jyot. देख रही है जैसे हीरा और मोती. And if you see it, you would see it Hira and Moti, diamond and pearl. It's so glistening and glittering. Moti deki nema chali kamal ki or. Nima, Niru, just a small backstory. Niru and Nima was a young Muslim couple, and they just got married and they were walking to some place, and she suddenly felt thirsty and she went to the pond to get some water. And that is when she saw this moti, this precious thing in the water. But it was a light. As she get to, from a distance, she's seeing this thing shining. So she thinking it is diamond and pearl and something precious. It's a light glistering, right? कमल के पास में नीमा आए. कमल के पास में नीमा आए. As Nima gets closer to the kamal, the lotus, बालक के देखी के बहुत हर्षाए. She saw a little child seated on that lotus. गोद में उठा के नीमा चली नगर की ओर. And like any lady, any mother, any female, she was drawn to this child and she take the child up and hold her in a group. गोद में उठाकी नीमा चली नगर की ओर took the child to the city. So let me just go back to the line a little bit. गोद में उठाकी नीमा. So think about it. The mothers, yesterday in the chowka we was observing, it have so many precious angels. And all the moms have this natural parental instinct to always look out for the child. And when I say the child, I mean any child. So this is the same feeling that Mema got. She saw the beautiful baby and she couldn't help herself. She picked up this child. And just to continue that thought, last month we would have celebrated Mother's Day. And we know now it's Kabir Sahib time, right? But all the other Sahibs who came after Kabir Sahib would have had a mother. So the sacrifices that the mom make for her children, we cannot understand that. So Nima, without question, naturally picked this child and insisted to Niru that they take this child and don't give up the child. Kashi Nagar mein Sahib aaye. So the story goes now. Kashi Nagar mein Sahib aaye. So the Sahib has now come to the city of Kashi and Ramanand ko Guru banaye. Literally it means he made Ramanand Swami his guru. I say it like that because we as devotees as we could do that. We could go and say, okay, I want this Sahib to be my guru and I will make him my guru. But the reverse is true. The Sahib who choose us, the Sahib who decide to take us, we have no say. We think we have a say. It's the Sahib's compassion. Charan Kamal ke Swami, मैं सेवा करतू. And he said to Ramanand Swami that I will sit at your lotus feet and I will do your service. So why is Sadhguru Kabir Sahib saying that? He's saying that because if we understand Guru Mema, and we get a little help in Guru Mema, we will know that the opening stanzas of Guru Mema tells us exactly what this just said. It's not a different message, it's exactly that. So let's hear the first few lines of that Guru Mema, please.
बोलिए सद्गुरु कबीर साहिब की जय। गुरु की शरणा लीजे भाई जाए जीवन रखने जाए। गुरु की शरणा लीजे भाई जाति जीवन रखने जाए। गुरुमुख होए परम पद पावे। गुरुमुख होए परम पद पावे।
So I read back the bhajan verse, right? काशी नगर में साहेब आई रामानंद को गुरु बनाए चरण कमल के सेवा स्वामी मैं तेरा सेवा करतु. So Guru Mahima is saying exactly that. The first opening line in Guru Mahima. We are going far. We just sing a few of the first set of lines. गुरु की शरणा लीजे भाई जाते जीव नरक नहीं जाए. First line, we just come close to the Sahib. We do nothing else. We stay in the company of the Sahib. Guru ki sharana लीजे भाई जाते जीव नरक नहीं जाए. Such a soul will not go to Nark. What is Nark? Nark is, a place of fiery, burning, hot hell. Simple language, right? We won't go into details. Next line, just the first one is just come in the company of the Sahib. We don't do anything. We just be in his presence. We will be safe from Nark. Next line, Guru Mukha hoi param parapavi. And if such a person is chosen by the Guru, I say I choose my words, chosen by the Guru to become a devotee of the Sahib, meaning he is christened and initiated and accepted the Satyanam. Chaurasi mein bahuri nahi aawe. Such a soul will not come back in the Chaurasi yoni. What is Chaurasi? Chaurasi lakh. Chaurasi means 84 and Chaurasi lakh means 8.4, which according to the traditions represents the 8.4 different type of creation. So by becoming a devotee, a chela, I should say, we are saved from Chaurasi. Now, for the record, just that you see the human form, we are one of the Chaurasi. So don't feel that then we are in this and we are saved. This is the main stepping stone to get to eternity. So we are still part in the Chaurasi. We need the Sahib to come and save us in this form. The next line says, Guru para seva berla koi. If you remember the bhajan said, Charan kamal ke seva swami mai tera seva kartu. Sahib is saying we have to do the Sahib seva, service. So the next line is saying the same thing. Guru para seva berla koi ja par kripa Sahib ke hoi. If we want to accept and receive or put ourselves in position to receive the grace, the kripa, the mercy of the Sahib, we must do his service. Now remember in the beginning I said the Sahib don't need anything from us. So what is the service we're talking about? What does the Sahib need from us? If the Sahib's sole purpose is to release us from this world, that's his sole and only purpose, then whatever contributes to that is what the Sahib wants us to do. And we will touch on those things in a few minutes. In a few minutes, okay? The next line says, Guru ki kripa kathe yam pasi. It is by the grace of the Guru, the traps, the noose of Kal, of Yamraj is removed. We don't know if we have a noose around us, or you have a cow ending a tie with rope. We're not seeing that rope. We're not seeing that karma, that thing that tying us. It's only the Sahib is seeing that, and he's the one who's cutting it. Guru ki kripa is by his mercy only that we are cutting the kate yam phasi, that trap, that noose that the Yamraj has on us. Bilaman nahoy mile avinasi. And it is by the grace of the Guru we are getting the opportunity to to go to the Avinashi, which means the Supreme, the Satya Purush, the Satlok. Guru bina kahu na paya jnana. Without Guru, there is no jnana, meaning there is no knowledge. We might be smart, but we're not really smart. The opposite. Jo tota bosuchahu kisana. And the example I use here, you have some plants, like I was talking about the mango just now, it will grow a fruit, and you will get something from it. But there are some plants, it's not even growing a fruit, it's going to pick up. So that's how we are. We are just creating mischief rather than doing good. If we do not have, say, Guru. Bole Satguru Kabir Sahib ki jai. Devotees, at this point, because of the tradition of Purnima fasting, we will read a couple lines of the Purnima fasting so that we'll continue on this auspicious occasion of Kabir Jayanti. So that's so we'll touch and do a duty of reciting a few lines of Purnima. As you know, the tradition in this home and this family, we were granted by the Sahib, Panda Sahib, grant our Sahib here, Mahant Ramdass Sahib, the gift of Purnima fasting. And another occasion, we will talk more in depth about that part of the story. So the Sahib learned the teaching, and when the Sahib transcended, our Sahib here continued that tradition with us. So every month in the month, for the full moon, we'll have a Satsang 2 days, sometimes virtually, sometimes in person. And we'll, Sahib will give discourse, and we'll touch on the Purnima. So this year we'll touch on what the Sahib wants us to do. What is our role, so we can get his grace. Sadguru Kabir Sahib granted the Purnima fasting and the way of Vrat to Ramdass. And Ramdass, in Chaupai, I will read a few. In short, when he learned how great this way of devotion is, he was totally blown away. So let's just get through a few of these lines. Boliye Satguru Kabir Sahib ki jai. Kabir Sahib is saying to Ramdass. Likewise, our Sahib is saying to us. Satya Bharat me kahu samujai, जाते पाप सकल चै जाई, व्रत एक सत्य का पूरा, और भरत सब कीजे दूरा, और भरत सब जम की फांसी, सत्य भरत मिले अविनाशी. बोले सतगुरु कबीर साहिब की जय. Kabir Sahib is saying to Ramdass, Satya Brat mein kahu samujai. He's saying, understand this Sat Brat, this true fast, this true way of devotion. Jate paap sakal chay jai. This devotion that will cut the sins of the entire creation. Not just your sin. If we wish, Ramdass had that opportunity to ask for the entire creation, but he actually burns vialas. So we follow in that. So Sahib is saying, Jate paap sakal chay jai. We can cut to the Sahib's grace, he will cut the sins of the entire creation. Brat ek satya ka pura. But we must do this with single-minded devotion. Why that is important? If you're studying in your classes and you have exam coming up, and you're reading the textbook, and you have the TV on, the radio on, you have about 3-4 channels in YouTube running, internet running, chat GPT running, you have about 10 things running. What kind of concentration you will have for your exam? We will fail. Or you have a hose to connect the water from the pipe to the tank in the back, and along the hose you dig hole. The tank will go full, all the water will leak out. But if the hose is complete and the connection is clean, without any frailty, the water will flow and the tank will full. So too, we have to do our devotion with full attention. Guru Murati Gati Chandrama Sevak Nayana Chakur Halak Palak Nirakata Raho Guru Murati Kiyod. We always say in the Saki, first Saki we learn, that the form of the Guru, the devotee must watch that form and that Guru without turning its head. Just like the mythical bird, when the mythical bird, the chakur, see the moon, it's watching the moon rise and rise and rise and rise, and it don't want to turn so he just watch until the neck go backwards. Because he don't want to lose focus. But we losing focus all the time. We want to watch this and that and everything else. So concentrated our attention has to be in the physical presence, and when we're not in his presence, with our attention. Brata eka satya ka pura. So do this devotion complete. Pura means complete. And all the other things that you're getting involved in worldly affairs, leave that separate. All the brata sabajam ke phasi. All the other distractions leading us to Jamraj. Tying us more in this world. Tying us more in the Chaurasi. Which includes, I said, don't ever feel that we are out of Chaurasi. We are in Chaurasi. But our ego tells us, just I will tell you what our ego tells us. Our ego tells us that we are the head of Chaurasi. We are the number one. We give ourselves that title, but we're still in the prison. Our Brat Sabajam ke pasi, Satya Brat Mile Avinasi. And when we do this Satya Brat, we meet the Almighty, the Supreme. So in short, Satguru Kabir Sahib, when he gave this few words to Dharamdas fall at his feet and couldn't stop. Prostrated, lying at his feet and waiting for the next drop of Amrit from the Sahib. And this is what the Sahib wants from us. So Kabir Sahib says, well, what is the instructions that I need you to follow? And this is it. Kam krodha madha lobha bhulave ninda irkha dur bahave karma bharam paryash bisare Satguru charana kamal chithadhari bahuri na hansa jo in ai amar lok morahe samai amar lok morahe samai. Bole Satguru Kabir Sahib ki jai. So Kabir Sahib said to Dharamdas, Kam krodha madha lobha bhulavi. Kam is, attraction to the worldly affairs. Literally, kam is work. And you have many other variations of that. All the attractions to the outside world is kam. Does it mean that you must not be involved? Just like the lotus flower is blossoming on the lake in all the dirty water, but it is shining bright and beautiful and smelling so nicely. So we too must have our existence. Feet, on the world, but reaching for the stars. Meaning, we are living in the world, but our attention is on the Sahib. Crude, anger. No religion tells us to become angry enough. Everyone tells us to be peaceful. Mud, desires, caught back in your desires, because when you have one, you want two. You want two, you want three. Yeah, we know it. Easy. I'm making it easy. Ninda, don't talk anybody bad. Try your best. You can know you can do somebody something. When you talk them, that word that stick forever. So be careful with your words. Please. I am guilty of that. I was sitting and sometimes, sorry. Irka, that one's talking, knowingly doing something to hurt somebody's feelings. Try your best. You know something will cause a pain, try your best to avoid that. If you didn't know, you didn't know, but try your best. That's why this Guru Mema said that Guru Bina Mala Pirati. Do him jape mala without the Guru's permission. far less do on service, do on action. Disciples do him say prayers without asking me first. But we're making all kinds of decisions in our life and we think we're high and mighty and we want to think that our place is guaranteed, but it is not. There's only with disciples' permission that we could blossom. And that blossom is probably not for an outside blossoming where everybody can see. It's just maybe a connection for us and the Sahib. Karam bharam para asha bisare. If you could avoid going to work on the day of fasting, stay home. If you are a doctor or essential service and you have a patient lying on the bed and you tell the patient, watch man, I fasted today, can't help you. You think God will accept you? I don't think so. That might be just me. So if you're providing an essential service, a teacher, a nurse, a doctor, a fireman, whatever that might be, and somebody needs your attention on that day, give the attention. If you could avoid and don't have to do it, do it. Stay away. Focus on the fast. Bharam is doubt. Without doubt, you must do the service. Remove your doubt on what it is causing this doubt. You know what is causing this doubt? If you sit down in the classroom and you just listen to the words of the teacher and you go and you write the exam and you go pass the exam, yes, but that's just in a classroom. You can't question the teacher. But we in our lives, we will question the Sahib. Yeah? He did say so, but it didn't happen to me. Because we're not working on the doubt. How you work on your doubt is that when the Sahib gave us Satsang, if there's one word from the Sahib, you must take it and test it. Test what the Sahib say and see if it's true. And when you experience it yourself, then you will remove or you'll pass that hurdle of doubt. Otherwise, you will always doubt it. For example, I have this in my hand, right? And I tell everybody, this thing is blue, this thing is blue, this thing is red, this thing is red. You will believe. And then one day you might see fluorescent green. And it is because you experience it through the eyes that you see it as fluorescent green that you will never question this again. But up until you see it, you will always question it. Every single word of the Sahib you can test. And you will get the answer. The Sahib will reveal that answer to you personally. And regardless how much you try to explain to somebody, we would not understand it unless we experience it. Doubt. And then, Satguru Charana Kamal Chit Dhari. Satguru, then you put your chit on the feet, lotus feet of the Sahib. Bahurina Hansa Joina Ai. The Hansas who does this devotion will not come back in this yoni, in this Chaurasi yoni. Amara Lokame Rahe Samai. Amara Lokame Rahe Samai. While he is here, he is already in Amara Lok. It means that our attention will be so much in that place of immortality that we will be existing here, but we are already immortal. This is just the opening few lines of Purnima Brat. Doha. Satya Nama Sumiran Karo, Rako Drir Biswas, Bhausagar Te Jai Taro, Amar Purush Ke Paas, Satya Nam Sumiran Karo. Do the Sumiran of Satya Nam truthfully. Rako Drir Biswas. Keep it, put full determination and belief. And I just explained to you how we could overcome the doubt, right? How to get that belief. Bhausagar te jai taro, we will cross this Bhausagar, Amar Purush ke paas, and reach that place of immortality. Boliye Satguru Kabir Sahib ki jai. Koti chanda ugahi, suraj koti hazar, timrato nashe nahi, guru bina ghaur andiyad. Koti chanda ugahi. Millions, tens of millions of moon, chand could rise. Suraj koti hazar. Thousands of suns could also come out. Timarato nashe nahi. But the darkness from our hearts will never be removed. Guru bina gaur India. Without Guru, that darkness cannot be removed. It's, while we're seeing with these eyes, we're not seeing what the Guru is saying. He opens this, the city and I and all that, for us to understand that we're in darkness, but we thinking we're in light. So is the Guru Sahib. One more Saki, and then we'll go to blessing the Prasad, announcements, and closing. I think that's about time, right? One of my favorite Sakis, amongst all the other favorites that I just said. साच बराबर तप नहीं, जूत बराबर पाप, जाके हृदय साच है, ताके हृदय आप. साच बराबर तप नहीं. Sach is Sat. Sach is truth, Satya. Sach barabar tap nahi. There is nothing that is greater than truth. Nothing. Take that and digest it however you want. I'll give you another one to test now, okay? This could be a nice one. Now think about this. Remember this. If you might remember the Saki, if you do good, but remember to test truth. Remember that what I'm saying, okay? Test this what I'm talking about now. Test truth in all forms and you'll see the effect. Sach barabar tap nahi. There is nothing greater than Sat. Sat. Jut barabar paap. Likewise, if you look in a mirror, the opposite of truth is falsehood. So if Satya is the best thing, the worst thing has to be falsehood. Sach barabar tap nahi, jut barabar paap. Worst sin is false. So don't tell no lies. Jaake hriday sach hai. In whose heart that truth resides, taake hriday aap. God is saying He is residing there. The Guru is saying God is residing in that heart that has truth. So we're looking for God all over. We're looking all about, wherever. But if we're not truthful, how are we going to take place? How are we going to be in our? How is that God going to be in us? Not possible. Just like what I was saying before, Prem Gali Ati Sakari, we putting ourselves in there and we are leaving room for the Sahib. We as Kabir Pant, we say we believe in Satya Nam. Satya Nam literally is Satya, truth, and Nam is name. We believe in the true name, so we must practice that truth. And when I say practice the truth, 100% practice it. Sometimes as a little child, we make a mistake and we tell a little white lie, or a piece of a truth and a half a truth. It have nothing like piece of truth and half a truth. Once you stray from that truth, consider it to be a full lie. It have no this and no in between. It's either it's truthful or it's false. Can't be two. So if you tell a little piece of the lie, it's completely false. And test this truth in such a way that everything we do, try to do it completely true. Everything we say, try to say it truthful. Everything we think, try to be truthful. And so we could, get the grace of the Sahib, attract his grace. So Sahib says that in the last line of this appearance of Sadhguru Kabir Sahib, आज भी जो भक्ति उन्हें श्रद्धा भक्ति के साथ बचता है, उन्हें सतगुरु कबीर साहिब अवश्य दर्शन देते हैं. What this is saying? That is saying that even today, present time, now, even now, the Sahib still connects with the devotee when that cry is pure and truthful. In short, that is what it's saying. Sahib avashya darshan dete hai. The Sahib gave his connection. So, the next thing I will ask you to do is that when you have time, you talk to the Sahibs and them and you'll ask them their experiences. So they will be able to share some of those experiences with you so that you have an inkling of what is going on with the Sahib. So devotees at this point, we will ask the Sahib to do the both please, and then we'll do announcements if there are any, and closing. So we'll have Mahan Sahib, Nehru Sahib say a few words, um, and then we'll do our final closing.
Okay, बोलिए सतगुरु कबीर साहिब की जय. So Sadguru Kabir Sahib came, appeared in this world with this very important message to us. You know, all the prayers that we say, there's carry a degree of energy or fuel with it. So if you say in prayers and you didn't have the attributes of love and truthfulness and things, then the prayers may not reach the distance that it's supposed to. So this is what Sadguru Kabir Sahib keeps reminding us, that it is important that because the prayers that he is telling us to recite or to practice is it have its connection to Satlok or heaven. Okay? And if we put the full force of our energy, we fuel ourselves properly with, and we put all the characteristics of our love and truthfulness and how we conduct ourselves daily, see that helps with the prayers to go the full distance. And then the connection is, if we make this connection easy, it makes this connection easier for us to attain liberation. And that's just my few little words for the day. Bandagi Sahib.
Bandagi Sahib. Devotees, thank you all for your if my words were a little bit on the not so smooth side, I apologize. All the mistakes you hear and all the wrong explanations and so on. I don't know if I have authority, but I'll take those, right? That's what you mean. All the good things you hear is from this side. So we'll close. One more saki to close before we do the closing. Kabir Sahib again reminder that he came to share the teaching for everyone. I just say that all the time, and nobody ever came and asked me that, right? Why I just keep saying that? So I won't answer that, but I'll leave you with that question in your mind. कबीर करीब हजार में चाहे सबकी कैद ना काहू से दोस्ती ना काहू से बैर. Famous Saki of Sadguru Kabir Sahib. Kabir Sahib is saying, Kabir Kare Bazaar mein. Kabir is standing in the marketplace. Meaning he is standing in the public place. And what he is saying? Chahe sabki kaid. He don't want anything from anyone. He don't need anything from anyone. Na kahu se dostati. No one is his friend. Na kahu se bair. No one is his enemy. He is here for everyone. We, by his grace, have to rewire our intention, our attitude, our humility, bring it to that, and then we can attract others. And I just said in the last line, wherever we are, if we are truthful and devoted, and we cry out to the Sahib, he will reach out and touch us. Take that and test it and try it and see. Devotees, thank you all for your patience. Thank you for coming in this Ramdass Ashram to share and to join with us and help us commemorate the 625th anniversary of Sadguru Kabir Sahib. This ashram is run by Bhajan Ramdas and his brothers and sister-in-laws and nieces and nephews. And everyone chips in. And to my knowledge, everyone chips in freely with an open heart and an open hand and an open mind to continue the traditions of our parents, our Sahib. So we can continue in this parampara, this tradition. Literally, we don't really know, we're just going with what the Sahib tells us. With the hope, with the asha, with that thing that's saying, one day the Sahib will answer we call. We're just going and praying that he will answer that call, our prayer. So when we get it right, he will answer it. That is a guarantee. We just have to do our part. So thank you all for being so patient and listening to the Satsang. If I say anything that is incorrect, I apologize. Anything hurtful, I humbly apologize. If I said anything is good, it's all the Sahib's grace. Please, let's do the closing prayer, please. Bole Satguru Kabir Sahib ki jai. Before I say the prayer, traditionally we have birthdays and anniversaries and Father's Day, but for this month it's Kabir Sahib Jayanti and its focus is on the Sahib only. So whoever that Sahib is, no slighting to the other Sahibs who are birthdays and in this month, okay? All respect to all the Sahibs and all the devotees and everyone else. There is a message from the Hazur Sahib, and the people in audio and video will post that message because I understand it's a long message. If you have patience, I go start back the Satsang and give you the whole message. It's very long. It's up to you. You decide. But for the purpose of time, we will not. We will just post the message, and if you need it, you could check them voice here. They will share the message with you. Bole Satguru Kabir Sahib ki jai. Dhyayit Satguram Shvetarupamalam Shvetambaram Sobitam Karnena Kundal Shveta Subramapitam Hiramani Mandatam नाना माल मुक्तारी शोभित गला परमासने स्वस्थितम् दयाभिधीर वीर सुप्रसन्न वरनम् सद्गुरं तन्नमामि द्वैपदं द्वे भुजं प्रसन्न वरनं द्वे नेत्रं दयालनं सेलीकण्ठमाल अर्वतिलकं श्वेताम्बरी मेखलं चक्राङ्कितशिरतोपरश्नखचितं द्वे पञ्चताराढरे वन्दे च सद्गुरुयोगदण्डसहितं कबीरकरुणामयम् ध्यानमूलं गुरुरमूर्ति पूजामूलं गुरुपदं मन्त्रमूलं गुरुरवाक्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपा वंदनीय गुरु साहिब को बारंबार करजोर दया करन संशय हरन संत रूप प्रभु तोर मंगल में मंगल करणम मंगल रूप कबीर ध्यान धरत नाशत सकल कर्म जनत भव पीर बंडो सन्मुख सतगुरु शीश भेद दरुहात बचनो चारो बंदगी सत्य प्रेम के साथ चरण बंदगी चरण सेवा अजर मूल सान साहिब कबीर के बंदगी पहुँचे इतरे सिर सवान कहे कबीर सनो धर्मदास चरण बंदगी करो प्रकाश ज्ञानी ध्यानी नाग निर्वाणी कुठारी बंडारी खत दर्शन चार संपदा बावन वारी चार गुरु बंस ब्यालस की दया सकल हंस की बंदगी साही बंदगी साही बंदगी साही बंदगी साही Devotees, if you have flowers, only Sahib suggests to come close and shower these flowers on the Sahibs. One big jai, okay? बोले सतगुरु कबीर साहिब की जय। Dinner, Bengi Sahib, everyone, announcement. Dinner is prepared. Dinner is prepared for all, and the bhajanias will start off by singing Bhai Pragat Kripala Dina Dayala.
Chorusing? Are you chorusing? बोलिए सतगुरु कबीर साहिब की जय। पूजा गुण को कीजिए सब पूजा जय माही जब चल सींचे मूल तरु शाखा पत्र लगाही। बोलिए सतगुरु कबीर भय प्रगट कृपाला दीन दयाला संतन के हितकारी आशीष पगुधारे ताल मंझारी लहर से अधिकारी जय प्रगट कृपाला सच्ची रूप बनाए मदन लजाए वो है नर नारी माया मदन लजाए मोह नर नारी और शरीरा मति के धीरा सिंह सत लीला नारी जय प्रगट कृपाला दीन दयाला संतन के हितकारी नाशी पगुधारी ताल मंझारी लहर से अधिकारी उड़े दल सोहे जन मन मोहे फूले कमर अनूपा के जन मन मोहे फूले कमल अनूपा हाथ मिलाए दर्श दिखाए अंतन को जो भूपा जय प्रगट कृपाला दीन दयाला संतन के हितकारी काशी पगुधारी ताल मंझारी लहर सिंधु अधिकारी जय प्रगट कृपाला
उतरी सावा मारन धावा जुल्हामती को हीना जब बहुतरी सावा मारन धावा जुल्हामती हो दीना भई तब ते बाणी अचरज मानी सुनी के भवती दीना मैं प्रगट कृपाला दीन दयाला संतन के हितकारी काशी बगुरारी तान मजारी लहर सेंधु अधिकारी मैं प्रगट कृपाला कही कथा बुझाई पुरबल जाई ब्राह्मण नर अरुणारी कही कथा बुझाई पुरबल जाई ब्राह्मण नर अरुणारी कजनी छूटी चमड़े लूटी दुल्हा कड़कन धारी मैं प्रगट कृपाला दीन दयाला संतन के हितकारी काशी पगुरारी तान मचारी लहर सेंधु अधिकारी मैं प्रगट कृपाला कोई चारण का जानीनु कारण काजा मानुष साजा लीना यह में भाई तुम कारण काजा मानुष साजा लीना यह में भाई वे चलो घर अपने सोच न सपने मन में कछु सुखाई मैं प्रगट कृपाला दीन दयाला संतन के हितकारी काशी बगुरारी ताल बंजारी लहर सेंधु अधिकारी मैं प्रगट कृपाला तब ज्ञानी संग मिलीनी नारी चित हर्षाई तब ज्ञानी संग मिलीनी नारी चित हर्षाई सब काशी आए धाम सुहाए सुकृत महिमा गाई मैं प्रगट कृपाला दीन दयाला
Echo in. Testing 1 2. Yeah. Testing 1 2. Yang nak chan bay rok. Ada sini makan so. Oh. Ya sabi. Masih no. बोलिए सदगुरु की जय। Right, itu dah sabda. Probably with more to you. Put it inside then. बोलिए सदगुरु कबीर साहिब की जय। बोलिए सदगुरु कबीर साहिब की जय। Sendiri apa yang ada tu lah. गुरु धोबी सिसका परा साभुन सिरजनहार सुरती सिला पर धोबी निक से ज्योति अपार मरत मरत पियासा धोबिया मरत पियासा धोबिया जला बीचे मरत पियासा धोबिया मरत पियासा धोबिया मरत पियासा धोबिया जला बीचे मरत पियासा जल में तार ये नहीं मोरत अच्छा जल है खासा जल में तार ये नहीं मोरत अच्छा जल है खासा अपने घर के मरण जाने अपने घर के मरण जाने करे धोबिनिया की आशा धोबिनिया चलती मरत पियासा जिनमें धोबिया रोवे ढोवे जिनमें हो उदासा piyasa Marata piyasa dhobya Marata piyasa dhobya Jala pite marata piyasa Ek rat Satcha saapnale he namoraka Hey santan hi bhasa Oh satcha saapnale he namoraka Hey santan hi bhasa जाग पुराण टोटक नाही जाग पुराण टोटक नाही जोवत भरो माता गोपिया विजय मरत पियासा गोपिया विजय मरत पियासा मरत पियासा धोबिया मरत पियासा धोबिया विजय मरत पियासा ये तरत कर जोल गावे जोड़ियो भरमासा ओ ये तरत कर जोल गावे जोड़ियो भरमासा काहे रकबी सुनो भई साधु काहे रकबी सुनो भई साधु अन्य चेतहु पाता विजय मरत पियासा धोबिया विजय मरत पियासा मरत पियासा धोबिया मरत पियासा धोबिया मरत पियासा मरत पियासा नमो नमो गुरुदेव नमो नमो कृपालु नमो नमो Anatira mana tira vacana tira Suratini kata tira Oh Dana tira mana tira vacana tira Suratini kata tira काहे कबीर धर्मदास सन को फलाना पकड़ी को नमो नमो strawberry. You know the thing I'm talking about? That I like to mix it with that. I like to put it around. Satam Sahib ki jai. वृक्ष का बहु न फल बखे नरी न अचवर नीर परमारथ के कारण संतन धरा शरीर जब तलक विषयों से ये दिल दूर हो जाता नहीं जब तलक साधक सत्य सुख पाता नहीं जो नहीं एकार कर सकता है अपनी बेटिए जो नहीं एकार कर सकता है अपने बेटिए उसको सपनों की परमात्मा नजर आता नहीं जब तलक किसियों से ये दिल दूर जाता नहीं जब तलक साधक विचारा
कहे बैरी बंगाल। ना जय हो बैरी बंगाला माई, ना जय हो बैरी बंगाला। मोहे श्याम सुंदर बंदीवाला रे मैया मोरे, ना जय हो बैरी बंगाल रे मैया मोरे, ना जय बैरी बंगाल। हिंदू के शोभे धोती, मुसलमान की टोपी। हिंदू के शोभे धोती, अब मुसलमान की टोपी। साधु के शोभे मिर्गछाला, साधु के शोभे मिर्गछाला रे मैया ना जगे बैरी बंगाल। श्याम सुंदरी श्याम सुंदर बंदीवाला रे मैया मोरे, ना जगे बैरी बंगाल। गिरधर मस्जिद बनेंगे, काशी में बन में शिवाला। गिरधर मस्जिद बनी है, काशी में बन में शिवाला। कहत कबीर सुनो भाई साधु, कहत कबीर सुनो भाई साधु। हमें जपे मति माला रे मैया मोरे, ना जगे बैरी बंगाल। मैया मोरे, ना जगे बैरी बंगाल। मैया मोरे, ना जगे बैरी कहे मैं अल्लाह बाबा, किसी कहे मैं राम, किसी कहे मैं अल्लाह बाबा, किसी कहे मैं राम। सच बराबर चप नहीं, झूठ बराबर पाप, जाके हृदय साथ नहीं, आके हृदय साथ। ओ बोली बोली अधर में, ओ बोला बोल करम गति चारे रमना की चरे करम गति चारे रमना की चरे नाही डरे राम नाही डरे अब नाही डरे साधु भाई खेती करी हरि नाम का, साधु भाई खेती करी हरि नाम का, खेती करी हरि नाम, खेती करी हरि नाम, ओ साधु भाई खेती करी हरि नाम। खेती करी हरि नाम, खेती करी हरि नाम, हे साधु भाई खेती करी हरि नाम। रुपयन लागे पैसन लागे, रुपयन लागे पैसन लागे, कौड़ी न लागे जहिनाम। रुपयन लागे पैसन लागे, कौड़ी न लागे जहिनाम, ओ साधु भाई खेती करी हरि नाम। खेती करी हरि नाम, खेती करी हरि नाम, खेती करी हरि नाम, ओ साधु भाई खेती करी हरि नाम। आस पास शंका तेरा, आस पास जननी तेरा, मरय हुए सीना। ओ खेती करी हरि नाम, खेती करी हरि नाम, साधु भाई खेती करी हरि नाम। जन मन बैर रति हरि बाबा, जन मन बैर रति हरि बाबा, रैया लगाओ ज्ञान। आस पास जनकी तेरा, आस पास जनकी तेरा, मरय हुए सीना, हे साधु भाई खेती करी हरि नाम। खेती करी हरि नाम, खेती करी हरि नाम, खेती करी हरि नाम, खेती करी हरि नाम, हे साधु भाई खेती करी हरि नाम। आस पासन जनकी तेरा, मरय हुए सीना। कहत कबीर सुनो भई साधु, बलिहारी वही नामी, साधु भाई खेती करी हरि नाम, हे साधु भाई खेती करी हरि नाम, हे साधु भाई खेती करी हरि नाम। संत मिलन के जाइए, जज माया अभिमान, जो जो पग आगे धरे, कोटिनी यज्ञ समान। हे मुरलिया कही के गुमान भरे, ओ मसूरिया कहे के गुमान भरे, मुरलिया ओ कहे के गुमान भरे, कहे के गुमान भरे, मुरलिया कहे के गुमान भरे। अब महिमा यगम पार, तीन लोक में ज्योति रहे, जा करेंगे उजियार। गम खाना की जबरी है, कोई देख ले गम खाओ रे, गम खाना की जबरी है, कोई देख ले गम खावे। आए देख ले गम खाओ, अब देख ले गम खाओ रे, गम खाना चीज बरी है, कोई देख ले गम खाओ। आए गम खाओ, रूप वाला बने, करी तपस्या जाकी बन में। गम खाओ, रूप वाला बने, करी तपस्या जाकी बन में। कोई देख ले गम खाओ रे, गम खाना चीज बड़ी। गम खाओ, रूप बालपन में, खेली तपस्या जाकी बन में। जम खाओ अब बात बनवो, गौरी के नमस्कारो रे, कोई देख ले गम खाओ रे, गम खाना चीज बड़ी। तुमको देख ले गम खाओ रे, गम खाना चीज बड़ी है। गम खाना चीज बड़ी, कोई देख लेंगे रे, कोई देख ले गम खाओ रे, गम खाना चीज बड़ी। कोई देख ले गम खाओ रे, गम खाना चीज बड़ी। वो अपने से पैदा बान में, अजी आई गई बनवारी। वो अपने से पैदा बान की, अब आई गई बनवारी। आई गई बनवारी। मुरलिया काहे के धरो जी अधीर ए मुरलिया तो काहे धरो जी अधीर आय धरो नबी जी ए मन में